Hi folks, my name is Sarah Goodman. I'm the museum educator at Drakewell Museum and Park, and today I am coming to you from the caretaker's house, which is on the grounds of the museum. And I have an activity for you. It's called What Is It? You are going to help me figure out what this object is. This object is part of the museum's for-use collection, which is a unique collection of objects because they are objects that you, the visitor, are allowed to touch and examine. And that helps you learn more about the rich history of northwestern Pennsylvania and the oil region. Some of the objects in this collection are objects that were used in the house, and some of them are objects that were used out in the oil fields and other places. So what we're going to do today is you are going to help me figure out what this object is. I'm going to give you a brief description of the object, and then I'm going to show you 3 ways to use this object. And then you are going to figure out which is the correct way to use the object, and therefore figure out what the object is. So let me tell you a little description of this object. This object comes in 2 pieces, and it is made of all wood. The wood is joined together with what's called dovetail joints, and the top is nailed on. And then there's this piece, which is 2 pieces of wood joined together, and these 2 fit together nicely. They can fit together like this. They can fit together like this. Who knows which is the right way? So let's figure out what this object is. So the first guess is that this is used as a juicer during the 19th and 20th century. So what I have here is a bowl, and I place my juicer on top of the bowl, and I have a little clementine here. So I would peel this clementine. Let's pretend it's peeled. Place it into the juicer, and there's a little hole here on the bottom, and then I would use this piece to press the juice out of the fruit. So the first guess is that it is an early 19th century juicer. Okay, so that is guess number 1. My second guess is that this was used to make bricks to build houses. So here's a brick. Now this is a pretty big brick, but bricks come in all different sizes. But what they would do is they would take the clay, place it inside this mold, pack it nice and full, then place the mold down, and then push down on this, and the brick would appear. So, imagine it like this. Whoops. Fill it full of clay, let it dry, and then push the clay out, and the brick would appear. So the second guess is that it was a brick maker or a brick mold. My third guess is that it is a mold, but it's a mold for making butter. So what you would do is you would take your butter, you would place it in here, pack it nice and tight, and then you would push the butter out, and it would come out in a nice block. So my third guess is that it's a butter mold. So your 3 choices are, it's a juicer, it's a brick mold, or it's a butter mold. Which is it? Let's think about that for a little bit. Do you have a guess? I do. I think I know what it is. It is, drum roll, this is a butter mold. What? Yes, it is. Do you know what butter is made out of? Butter is made out of cream from milk. What they would do is they would pour the cream into this, which is called a butter churn, and they would turn the handle. And what this would do is it would churn or stir the cream. And if you do it long enough, guess what? The cream comes together and forms butter. But there's a problem. You don't want your butter to be in just a ball. Nope. You want your butter to be in a block. Just like today's butter comes in sticks. Today's butter comes in sticks. 4 sticks of butter equals a pound of butter, which is in a block. And guess what? I can stick this. It fits in there. And push it out. It's a little tight. And guess what? I have a pound of butter. So this is an early butter mold, and it was used so that they could measure out a pound of butter to sell to their customers. So this is an early butter mold. Today we sell 4 sticks of butter to make a pound of butter. In the early 19th century and early 20th century, they would put the butter out of the churn into here to form a block or a pound of butter. I hope you enjoyed this What Is It? We hope to see you again very soon at Drakewell Museum and Park. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.